What's going on, YouTube? Florida Man Knives here with an unboxing of a knife that is pretty hard to come by right now, and it's definitely a knife that I personally had been anticipating for several years, and that's because of course it's going to be a Spyderco, but more specifically a butterfly knife or Balisong from Spyderco. So this is going to be the Smallfly 2 and there it is. Very excited about this one, and you can see it did come with the sticker, as all of the newer Spydercos have been. Here is the paperwork on the Smallfly 2, and you can pause it and read that if you're curious. But let's go ahead and get this thing out of the box and opened up. I'm so excited about this. I had always wanted the original Spyderco Balisongs that are out there, and they're very hard to come by now and are quite expensive, and they had just released this particular variant, again the Smallfly 2. There's that spring-loaded latch. They released it this year, and there it is. So this is a really exciting piece for me, an Eric Glesser design. I've seen some videos of him talking about this. He was very excited about this, that change in blade shape from the original one. You can see it's got a full flat grind CPM S30V steel. This is a Golden, Colorado, USA earth knife, so definitely pretty sweet there. Very small for sure for a Balisong. I mean, you can see right there, it disappears in the hand completely. And just to show off that latch right there, again, it is spring loaded. You just squeeze right there and it'll fly open. You do have G10 scales on the stainless steel liners. Of course, they are milled out. And you do have a wire pocket clip, which is removable, as you can see, but definitely a nice feature. And then I believe phosphorus bronze washers, but I will be sure to double check that when I do some follow-up videos on this particular Balisong. Now, you'll see the unique design of this thing. I just love it, first off, but again, very small. And one thing that they kept from the original models is going to be the holes up here. Now, it's a Spyderco, so of course they had to put a hole in the blade, but anyways, keeping with the theme, they've got the holes right here, and the reason for that is so you can grip up here and then swing the blade open. So in theory, it would go like that, and then you can swing it closed. And a little bit difficult to do right now, but definitely, yeah, I can see the function of that for sure, especially off camera. And now I will say, as far as flippability, this thing is tiny, so we'll see how good this will be as far as being a actual flipper, something that I'll be using frequently for that purpose. Before I get into the specs, let's go ahead and check the weight on this guy. Again, stainless steel liners, pretty thick CPM S30V steel blade for sure. Really nice grind, very sharp. And again, the weight is gonna be, I'm sure, not too stout, but 3.35 ounces. Yeah, so in the realm of EDC knives, that is definitely pretty good, pretty lightweight. In the realm of Balisongs, of course, that is very lightweight, but this is a very small knife. A very small Balisong for sure. And for some size comparisons, let's go ahead and bring out the Balisong Z from Flytanium. This is just a really good side-by-side. You can see a typical Balisong right here as far as the overall size. And the Smallfly 2 is tiny. And the reason for that is because the overall length is going to be only, let me see right here, 7.5 inches. And then just under 3.5 inches, you can see right there. Yeah, that is really funny. 3 3/8 on the blade length. Cutting edge, very short for sure. You can see just over 3 inches right there. And the handle length is going to be right over 4 1/8. So definitely, again, a smaller Balisong, but The ergonomics are phenomenal, I will say. If you're going to EDC this and actually use it, you can see the shape of the handles right there, how they swoop in and out, and you definitely can get a full 4-finger grip. Again, I have extra large hands if you're watching my channel for the first time. I am really interested to see how this thing will be flipping though. Definitely very unique. You can see though, you can definitely swing it open and close with that little hole right here on either side, or either handle I should state. Of course, this is going to be a 10-pin construction, as you can see, not a Zen pin construction. And as far as the tolerances go, I mean, absolutely no tap right now out of the box, but I'm sure over time maybe that'll change. So really like the texturing on this G10. It's just a typical G10 from Spyderco for sure, and definitely going to be very interesting to flip. I can already tell this is going to be very difficult. So small, but definitely for myself, a Balisong that I've always wanted. If you are watching my channel again for the first time, I am a Spyderco fanboy, so was very, very excited to finally be able to get one of these in hand. And I will definitely be doing some follow-up videos on this particular knife. This thing definitely was, as I stated, a little bit difficult to come by, and I received it definitely way quicker than I had anticipated. So I will drop a link in the description from the website that I did purchase this from. It is a knife shop that is in Maryland, so anyways, you can see up close right here. Let me go ahead and get this thing open. Love this thing for sure. It's just such a classic Spyderco look. And you've got a backspacer, of course, on each handle. The reason for that is because Eric, when he designed it, he definitely wanted to help disperse the weight, elongate the handles, and make it a little bit more balanced, but he definitely wanted it to be a little bit more handle heavy. I mean, you can see right here the balance point is definitely further back. I'm just laughing at myself right now. This thing is so tiny, but I would definitely love to hear what you guys think in the comments below. And as always, I really appreciate you watching. Thanks. And this is actually where I ordered it from, so I figured I'd just throw this on the end of the video, and you can see the website right there.